Last Sunday, we made a video all about the previous puppet watches that we've experienced on WWE TV, where we actually said, is it possible that the puppets come back as some kind of demonic versions of themselves after what happened to the Fiend at TLC? Ever since the Fiend has been set on fire and has no longer been on WWE TV, we have waited and wondered if the Fiend himself would change, if the Fiend would get a new look. And with it, does it mean the Firefly Funhouse puppets might change too? Kinda does make sense. We know these puppets represent memories from Bray Wyatt's past. And now, if those memories are rage, if those memories are anger and revenge, surely they have to change and become a little bit more evil to go alongside that as well. You'd think so, right? Remember, the Funhouse itself is Bray Wyatt's safe place. It's a happy place that Bray Wyatt spends time, so Bray Wyatt is safe with all of his memories in tow. This is not demonic. This is not evil. Although the puppets can misbehave at times, they're not evil. But if the Firefly Funhouse has changed, if the dynamic of it has changed altogether, surely the puppets must as well. And one of the go-to people for Funhouse theorists have definitely been teasing that this could be happening. Over on his social media, Twitter and Instagram, Kyle Scarborough has been posting a lot of stuff. You don't know who Kyle is. He's a tattoo artist. He's done multiple tattoos for Bray Wyatt. And, believe it or not, he was the man that Bray Wyatt went to design the mask of the Fiend. Obviously, I assume Kyle went after what Bray Wyatt wanted, listened to what Bray said, and then came up with a concept for the actual design of the Fiend's mask. A crucial role in developing the character to return to television. We know Kyle is featured on WWE Shop, so he's definitely on WWE's radar. We know that he and WWE and Bray Wyatt work together. For all we know, Kyle could be the man who Bray Wyatt went to make a new Fiend mask. It's possible. And over the last few days on his social media pages, he has posted new artwork. This one came out a few days ago. No one seemingly knew what it meant, except the fact we can see a sheep's mask and the Fiend's mask in this boy's hands. But lately as well, in the last recent days, he's posted this. An image titled simply The Witch with the hashtags relating to Bray Wyatt. And you can clearly see here a witch holding a balloon with the Fiend's face in it, seemingly cutting her own throat. And then you have this one of a pig, obviously representative maybe of Huskus the Pig Boy. You can see like a Fiend body and a picture of Randy Orton with like Fiend makeup on. That's really interesting. But the line at the end, the hashtag at the end is what interests me. Hashtag, he's got the whole world in his hands. Is that showing us Randy Orton is the whole world to the Fiend? This is the biggest feud for the Fiend. There was this one of Mercy the Buzzard, or a buzzard nonetheless, saying buzzards got to eat. Same as the worms. So you'd assume this is some kind of dead body. It looks like it's been hung. And the buzzard is probably picking at its flesh, eating. And obviously we could represent that Mercy the Buzzard may want food. We know he likes to eat. But nonetheless, he needs to eat a victim. And of course, you then move to this one again. And you got to wonder now if this was representative of the Devil Vince, the boss puppet. Someone holding the Fiend in their hands, quite literally. And you can see the horns. You kind of understand that maybe this was meant to be a play on Devil Vince, possibly. I like that idea a lot because it does then represent the main Funhouse puppets. The puppets we know Randy Orton went to the Firefly Funhouse to visit, but he didn't go for a tea party. Instead, he decided to basically destroy all the Funhouse. I'm still not over this moment. I'm just telling you, this one is like the emotional shock of the year. You don't do this, Randy. It was 100% too far. But we do have to talk about it, and I'm pretty confident if that's the case, the puppets themselves would therefore probably want revenge on Randy Orton. I really like the idea of, if they're going to have a huge cinematic match at WrestleMania, make it a funhouse of horrors match. Imagine every room that Randy visits, there's a different puppet seeking revenge on him. You know, all these different things that WWE could do with the puppets seeking revenge. And the thing is, we don't know if it's the puppets that we've always known that's going to be there. And of course, the Funhouse of Horrors is a play on their old cinematic match they had many years ago called the House of Horrors match. So it kind of makes a lot of sense that, you know, WWE could revisit this. It's revisiting that old feud, rewriting history for Bray Wyatt. But I really do love the idea that, yes, the Fiend's coming back with a new look. Yes, the Fiend's going to possibly have a new mask. If that's the case, change the puppets. I mean, from a merchandise point of view, that's incredible, because they've already released the puppets once. You could release them a whole new time with a whole new look. I think that'd be a really cool thing to do. Bring back the Funhouse boxes as well. I'd really like them. They were fun as hell. And nonetheless, I think this could be really, really cool. Obviously, all this is just speculation. So don't sit there expecting this, because we don't know. But it's definitely a fun thing to talk about. Definitely worth a mention, because this is something Kyle's posted now over 2 or 3 days. And obviously, every day we're getting closer and closer to that Fiend return. And you've got to believe, if there is one person out there that knows what the Fiend could potentially look like, it's Kyle Scarborough. This is the man who designed the Fiend's mask the first time. Who knows what he's done the second time? All I know is I'm excited. I hope you are too. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Make sure you like the video, share the video, and if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I will see you as always next time. Peace!